Good morning. It's Lindsay. It's January 23rd, 2026, Friday, and I'm telling you, this whole and I once again I'm going to go off on a rant and a tangent about this stuff with this kitchen. I now okay. Let me go into the kitchen and show what they've done. Okay, this is what has been accomplished. All right, this is what they tore out the entire countertop in here because it was damaged. Part of the wall and whatever was damaged from the water from the leak. But they, this is taking forever. This has already been almost 2 months now that this is going on. I had them yesterday. The day before yesterday. I had them come back to remove the tacky, plasticky looking vinyl floors that they had replaced my original flooring with in this house, which are nice floors. And I had told them from the beginning, don't touch my floors. The floors are fine. I emphasize I don't want anybody going in my fucking room or going in my kitchen touching my floors. And they were going to try to do the same thing in my room. They were going to actually try to tear up the wood floors in my bedroom, okay, because of a leak in the kitchen that they were claiming that there was all this damage and the black mold and whatnot had damaged the floors in my bedroom, wooden floors. This is a house built in 1920 or 1922. It's a craftsman style old home in an older area of San Antonio where there's a lot of homes like this, and people just don't seem to understand that it's almost like these people barge into your house and start demanding this, that, and the other. When it's like I can make my fucking decisions. I live in this house. I pay the fucking bills. I've been living here for 6 years now. All the bills are in my name. I pay everything. I think I know when I'm being fucked over or hoodwinked by people trying to get money. Okay, I'm not that stupid. And I told my mother, who doesn't even live here in San Antonio, okay, she lives in Mexico, as a matter of fact, but I have been telling her the whole time that this is very suspicious, that it's a setup, that there's a trap going on, that something doesn't make sense, and to quit paying so much money until they finish the fucking job, which of course they haven't done. You know how much they're charging? They are trying to get her to pay $20,000 for this bullshit. $20,000 for this. Really? How the fuck does that make sense? This company called R3 Industries that is some kind of based in, that doesn't make a fucking bit of sense. And I have told her, quit paying these people money. Apparently your insurance, USAA, or my insurance, whatever, is supposed to cover that, isn't it? That's what they insisted. This Matthew Balderas insisted whenever he came into my house and told me this shit. This is turning into a goddamn legal battle, and I feel like, honestly, I need to consult with an attorney to sue them for consumer rights or something along those lines, because what is going on is complete, utter fucking nonsense. They have been invading my sanctuary, my privacy for the past fucking 2 months now. This is getting absurd. I've had enough of it. Nobody seems to take into account that I have a life, that I have things that I do, that I fucking cook, that I enjoy using my kitchen. No. They just want to come in to my house and invade my privacy. Meanwhile, I've got this fucking Luis Valdez liar asshole coming over here every single time. He keeps showing up right when they get here to cause a goddamn drama because he wants to be the center of attention. So he's involved with this uninvited. And I've told him over and over again that relationship is over. I already figured out that you're a liar and a cheater on your fucking Facebook. So it's like everybody wants to get involved. Everybody wants to try to control my life and tell me what to do, when in fact I see everything that's going on because I've been documenting everything that's going on. Everything. He shows up the other day, by the way, Lewis, demanding, and I got into a big argument with him. I said, get out of here, don't come. I made a scene, and I did it on purpose so that these people could see what's going on. He came over here to cause drama. I gave him drama. because he's trying to make me look stupid. He's trying to control my life, because with narcissistic people, what's it about? It's about control. He shows up with this fucking heater, right? Demanding that I go with him to lunch. I'm like, I don't want to go to lunch with you. I've already eaten my lunch. I had to hurry and fucking cook my lunch in a short amount of time so that I could hurry up, because I heard at the last minute that they were going to be here between 12:30 and 1 to do some of this work in the kitchen. So I had to bust my ass and hurry up after doing my workout. This is all about pressure, control, and fucking trying to manipulate my life, okay? Because I have emphasized before that there are fucking surveillance cameras all over this fucking house. I can feel that I'm under surveillance. I can guarantee that I'm being monitored right now by the goddamn feds or whoever the fuck watching me. You know, fuck you fucking feds. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you think about me. This is my goddamn life. You know, so what? You want me to make a fool of myself and embarrass myself for standing up for my goddamn civil liberties or my rights? I'll keep on yapping my mouth, because this is an invasion of my privacy, my life. Okay? And I'm speaking the truth about what has happened to me. It's about money. Once again, what is this about, Lindsay? Everybody's about this will that Lita Bess Griffith. It's about money. Money, a trust fund, an inheritance that was stolen from me. Really? But let's play stupid. Let's make Lindsay look like she's delusional and crazy and psychotic and mentally ill, so that we can continue to control her assets. Right here in the fucking will of Lita Bess Griffith, it's right here that there's a trust fund that I was supposed to have gotten when this woman died. This woman died in 1984, I believe it was. She's my great-great-grandmother, supposedly. If Kenny Baldwin's my biological mother, or whatever, Kenny Griffith Baldwin, or Gwen, whoever the fuck my mother is. But they've lied. The point being is that these people have lied to me my entire life. I have always been treated differently since I was a child. I've always been scapegoated. I've always been controlled like a puppet. When I try to make my own fucking decisions, they get upset because it's jealousy. My own mother is jealous of me, and she always has been. And that's a fact as well. She hates me because she hates whoever my biological father really is, whether it be Alan or Ben or David Foster Baldwin, whoever the fuck my father is. My mother hates me. And I don't even know for sure if she's my biological mother, but what I do know is that this trust fund, this will, from whether I was adopted or not, this woman has a will, my great-grandmother on my mother's side, Lita Bess Griffith, okay? It is all in here. I've read it. I'm not a probation attorney. I'm not a litigation attorney, but I know a thing or two about probate after going through what I went through when Alan died. Alan Baldwin, who could be my biological father, whether Alan Carter Baldwin, his name, who died in February of 2023, February 3rd of 2023, whether he's my biological father or not, I don't know, but it's possible. Okay, it's very possible. What I do know is that there's something that these people don't want me to know, because it's about what? Control. Controlling my life. Controlling the narrative of my life. Trying to put handlers in my life so that I can't I will make my own decisions. I'm smart enough. I'm educated. I'm insightful. I'm very perceptive, intuitive. And I have the ability to discern and figure out when I'm being fucking lied to. That much I can tell you. I don't need to go to some goddamn school to learn that. I've learned from my experiences when I'm being lied to. Because I've had a lot of experience with people who have been fucking me over for years. Trying to steal my fucking money, invading my privacy, exploiting me sexually. You name it, I've survived it. I have survived it, so I'm here to talk about, as a survivor, what I have been through. And I'm not trying to play victim here. I'm just talking as a survivor of this kind of bullshit, government-sponsored espionage, harassment, voyeuristic, bullshit, perverted behavior that a lot of people are involved with in my life. I have been through it. I have been through this stuff, so I know. And these motherfucking perverts film. A lot of women don't even realize. Most people are so fucking naive and gullible to this satellite harassment shit hidden camera crap about what they do to surveil perverts behind it. Imagine without your consent being filmed in your own home, your own bathroom, your bedroom, wherever, by perverts watching you on some goddamn camera. Imagine how fucking humiliating that is when you did not give anybody fucking permission to do that. Huh? What would you do? I would sue the fucking shit out of these people is what I would do, and be walking a wealthy fucking woman for the rest of my goddamn life because of this is what's going on with me. I did not, I repeat, did not give anybody permission to film me in my house, to exploit me. No, I did not. And fuck you. If those people are doing that to me, you're going to pay. You will see the fucking consequences of what they've done to me. That much I can get. I am not your fucking scapegoat cash cow. Okay? I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. I'm not. And I will not tolerate being exploited by anybody or abused or taken advantage of or no, because I have been fighting and fighting and fighting this for years. Ever since the shit that these fucking perverts did to me in Austin, Texas, filming me years ago. I've been fighting this shit. So I'm no stranger to being a fighter. Okay, I've had no choice but to fight. Fight for everything just to, and fuck the fucking government, all you conformists. Good, have at it. I'm not in the fucking military. I'm not a goddamn soldier. I'm a free individual sovereign citizen who can speak my mind. And I'm not here to fucking people please and be some fucking sex symbol, a mockery for you fucking perverts or you horrible people that a lot of you people are. And you know who I'm talking about. I don't need to name the names anymore. But like I said, this is a battle for my fucking money. Okay, that I have, that's in my name. Money, just like when Alan died, there was a will that they lied about that I inherited property or assets or some kind of life insurance. There's money in my, bottom line is there's definitely something going on that has to do with something in my name that has to do with either some kind of insurance policy, a will, which I've got the proof here that I was supposed to have gotten a trust fund that I was lied to about, that they fucking stole, okay? That's right here. That's proof right here. I've got the fucking proof. I'm not dumb. And I know that Alan, my uncle or my father who died, definitely left me money that my sibling Carter Baldwin fucking stole. Okay? He fucking stole a lot from me. These people have stolen from me. Stolen my money. I didn't the things that I could have done had I known. But no, I'm just supposed to be a little slave to, something that when have I ever gotten to go on a fucking vacation to where I want to go? No, because they always punish me. It's always about punishment reward system with me. You're supposed to be miserable because I don't put on a fucking fake act for people and act stupid and kiss ass. No, I'm not. I'm not a fucking actor. I'm I am documenting all this shit so that people realize what really happens whenever you've been fucked out of an inheritance and fucking lied to your entire life by your own so-called fucking toxic fucking family. Okay, this is real. I don't give a shit. These people have all lied to me. The only people who treated me with any dignity were Peaches and Pops. Okay, Peaches, Violet Baldwin. They were not drunks and alcoholics like my mother, so a bunch of fucking alcohol. Well, Dad, yeah, Ben, you know what? Oh, fuck, you people that are so dumb, fucking alcoholics that have kids, you're dumb, okay? Shame on you for bringing a kid into this fucking world when you know you've got a goddamn drug problem or drinking problem. You ought to fucking know better. Okay, yeah, I'm speaking to you people. I suppose that now I'm just what they call an anti-natalist. I don't give I don't want any fucking kids. I have never had the desire to have a goddamn baby or kid, and you can hate me all the fuck you want for that. I'm not here. I don't want a baby. I don't give a shit about most of them are unwanted anyway. Most of you negligent, stupid people have kids because you're dumb and you're greedy and selfish, and you turn around and call someone like me selfish because I don't want any fucking kids. Good. Bring it on. Because I made that decision a long goddamn time ago that I don't want any kids. And I also had a goddamn abortion. And I don't give a fuck what you think about that either. Sorry to be so blunt and with my verbiage, but it's a truth because there's so much stigmatism, or society stigmatizes women, or people, not just women, but people who choose to not have kids, get stigmatized, labeled, harassed, ostracized, called crazy, called yeah, keep it up. You know, I love all the fucking stupid bullshit that these people, I've gotten so accustomed to it that that's all I pretty much know. I don't go around acting like someone I'm not. I'm just who I am, and I will say what I want to say because I see that I'm being set up, and I see that I've been exploited for so long. So I have to defend myself. Do you see me with a team of attorneys here? Do I have? No, I don't. I don't have a fucking attorney to fight this shit. If I would have had a good attorney for that fucking probate stuff when Alan died, I would have gotten a lot of money that I inherited that they stole. Okay, but no, they had to appoint some passive aggressive attorney ad litem who didn't have my best interest. None of these people do. You see how it is? You see what goes on when somebody wants you to have something when they die, that they steal it, they steal everything. They've stolen my identity. They've tried to. I could name all the names of these goddamn people that have done this shit to me, and I will continue to keep making videos about this bullshit because it's a fucking scam. It's a scam. Most of what people do is a fucking scam to get money. Mario?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. So what are you guys gonna do today?
We're gonna try to finish out today, I believe. We're gonna get.
Oh, really?